Welcome to another episode of the Peak Potential Success Show. My name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock potentials and guide them to succeed. Today is the very first episode of 2021. And 2020 has been a very, very tough year. And we're all looking forward to the next year, 2021. And we're very excited to have this episode debuting today on right after New Year's. And I hope you all had an amazing New Year celebration, had an amazing holiday, and had a lot of fun and connected with loved ones and family and friends. And you just had a great time to kind of just relax, reflect, and are all ready to go for the next year. And 2021 is going to be your year, and we're going to have a lot of fun. The next thing I want to say is thank you very much for everybody who's been watching this series, this podcast of mine, and it's been a lot of fun doing these interviews. And one of the things I absolutely love doing is really talking to these people who have achieved so much success, who are so passionate, who are so driven to help and impact more and more people, to add more value to those people around them, and to impact and help other people to achieve greater success. And the more success they help others achieve, the more success they get. People like Mark McCoy, Fred McKinley, JT Fox, and the list goes on and on of all these successful people I've interviewed, and I've learned so much from them. I've been able to connect with them. I've been able to help others because of talking to these people, and it's just been a blast. And that's why to start off this season or this year, we've lined up some amazing people to start it all off, and I'm very, very excited to have these people come on the show. But very firstly, today's episode is going to be epic, and not just because we have an amazing guest, but also because I have a guest host as well. Jess Gutton will also be joining me on this podcast and this interview because the person we're going to be interviewing today is going to be absolutely amazing. And this person, just like I said about all the other people I interviewed before, has an absolute big passion in what she does, and in helping people become better, helping people become more fit, helping people become more healthy, and that she just has a great passion of that. She's a complete powerhouse. She is able to do so many different things because she has strong brand, strong belief in herself, and a strong work ethic as well. She has 9 books, many of which are New York Times bestsellers. She's been on 4 shows, one of which was her own, and the other one is the Biggest Loser. She has been able to impact so many lives, so many people, millions of people throughout the entire world because of her fitness training and her app, her Instagram. Her followers have been following her a lot, and she's just so fun to talk to and just to learn from. And the thing is, when you really get to sit down with her and you chat with her, it's been absolutely amazing because she is so down to earth, so calm, collected, and also so professional and so confident and so cool and so just down to earth. And she's so her. You can tell she's very authentic, and it's just absolutely a joy talking to her. She's stunning, and she's also spectacular. She's just absolutely amazing. But before I bring her out, I'm going to have you watch this quick clip about her, and you're going to be absolutely amazed and you're going to be inspired, and you're going to be motivated. So check this out.
People always think of me as a fitness guru. Oh, the fitness guru.
Do another one. Go. You better toughen up right now.
But it's not about fitness for me, and it never has been. I grew up in a place called the San Fernando Valley, which is in California. I was an only child, and I absolutely hated it. I was always very close with my mom, and have never been close with my dad. When I was about 12, my parents had a very difficult divorce, and it was one of the tougher times in my life. I was so lonely. At that point, it sure would have been nice to have somebody that I related to, who I felt was going through it with me. My dad always struggled with his weight, and food was something that we could bond over. Going to our favorite chicken shawarma place, or making ice cream or pizza at home, It was a way for us to coexist. I began to get bigger and heavier. I hit about 170 pounds. I was 5 feet tall. I had such a horrible sense of self. I remember being that very emo, dark, depressed kid who was picked on and who was embarrassed about my weight and my appearance. I just did not want to face. I didn't want to face the world, frankly. My mom had the foresight to get me into martial arts. Here I am, this chubby kid, not very flexible. I don't have any endurance, and I'm truly awkward for quite a while. And about a year goes by, and I have this second-degree blue belt test where I needed to break these 2 boards with a sidekick. And I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I really didn't. I had so much anxiety, and the time comes. It's time to break the boards. And I do. I realized in that moment that because I felt strong, I held myself differently. I thought about myself differently. I respected myself for the first time in my whole life. Okay, Buzz. Sit down here, Buzz. Here we go. All of our lives are a work in progress. I'm constantly striving to do more, to be more, to achieve more. And I realized the absolute cornerstone to success, in my life in particular, has been surrounding myself with people who are strong where I'm weak, who are smart where I lack knowledge, people who love me, people who lift me up. The only thing that I may have over another who is not yet successful is my belief in my capability and my knowledge that I'm worth it. And everybody has that. It's just a matter of when they wake up and realize it.
Now, wasn't that absolutely amazing? She's just so driven and so passionate. And that last thing she said, you have to believe in what you can do. You have to believe that you can achieve goals. And that's the one big thing that she had. She believed that she can achieve the success. She knew that she could achieve those successes. And that is something that a lot of us sometimes along the way miss. It's that belief in ourselves. So we need to be able to build up our self-esteem. We have to build up that confidence. We have to build up that mindset so that we constantly are motivated and believing in ourselves to achieve the things that we want to achieve. And Jillian Michaels is a person who's absolutely passionate about that. And she's so good at achieving success. And she's so good at impacting people. And she's so good at interviews. And it was just a joy interviewing her. And it was just so fun to having her on. So enjoy this interview when we bring her in, and take notes and have fun. And we sure had a lot of fun. And you could tell that she had a lot of fun too. So enjoy the interview. We'll see you next time on the Peak Potential Show. So remember, today is the day to unlock your potential. We'll see you soon. Welcome, everybody. My name is Fong. I'm a business strategist.
And my name is Jessica Ng, an entrepreneur in the health and wellness industry. And we are absolutely thrilled and honored to have this very stunning guest with us here. She's an absolute powerhouse, inspiring and changing millions of lives all around the world. As a fitness trainer and a certified nutritionist, she has revolutionized the industry. Please welcome the spectacular Jillian Michaels.
Oh my God. All right. That might be the best one. I think might be the best intro. It was really tough there, but I definitely think you inched ahead of the competition. Thank you for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
We really appreciate it. Now, I know your time is very valuable, so I'm just going to get right into it. So oftentimes when I talk to people, they always tell me, I don't have enough time. I can either do exercise or I can diet. Now, one thing you said that really stuck with me is eat less, move more, and don't eat crap. Now, share with us why one doesn't work without the other.
It depends. If you are trying to maintain your weight, You can get away without working out. Will you be healthy? Probably not. But if you don't overeat, you won't get any bigger, right? So, I mean, people that don't work out but are not overweight, I'm not saying they're healthy, but if you don't overeat, you won't get bigger. There is that truth. If you're trying to lose weight or be your healthiest self, yes, you need both of those elements working simultaneously. So if you think about it, like you are a car, right? We're trying to get the car down the road. If you're eating right but not working out, or working out but not eating right, you're likely in neutral. If you're doing both, that car should be driving, right? Actively moving in the right direction. If you're not doing either, most likely going in reverse, probably at a very, very fast pace. So especially when it comes to weight loss in particular, it's a very literal example. If you are eating less food, right, you've got less energy coming in. If you're working out more, we've got more energy going out. Fat is energy. It is. Fat is stored energy, and we get it from the calories in our food. So we consume less energy, we burn more energy, and then you will have weight loss. It's that simple.
Very, very cool. Now, I just have to say, I love watching interviews with you because you're so calm, collected, down to earth, and you're so you. Yet you still have that professionalism and confidence in you. Now, for somebody who is so successful, there's lots of people who just dream to have your life, your success, your fitness, your health, and all that kind of stuff. So please share with us, what is challenging about being Jillian Michaels, and how do you overcome that?
Well, to get here, anybody can do. I've often said there's nothing about me that is exceptional. I am so sorry. This is happening right now, guys. The dog is trying to break the door down, and that is what you're hearing, is they're having a little tantrum outside my office, which is so embarrassing. Can you give me 1 second to let them? Meanwhile, your newborn is not creating problems, but my 2 dogs are humiliating this interview. Just 1 moment. I am coming right back. This COVID has cost me, unfortunately, because now I can no longer work from an office, so I work from home. And how professional was that, you guys? Did I?
You still have that nice
balance.
balance.
Oh my goodness! All right, I'm so sorry. Okay, so anybody can achieve success. There's nothing about me that is exceptional. I'm not exceptionally smart. I'm not exceptionally beautiful. I'm not exceptionally privileged. I was an overweight kid. I had a nose on my face the size of a baseball. My parents at 17 were like, good luck, go with God. It was like, okay, so the bottom line here is, if I can do this, anyone can do this if they choose to, right? If they got the passion for it, which will then lead into the ability to persevere, and then the patience to tolerate how friggin' long it takes to get there. Anybody with those 3 things can achieve their goal. Once you're there, it is a bit of a different game. And that's because you add the element of it's king of the hill. So now everybody wants to take you down and tear you apart. And that does, in my opinion, take a certain personality to be able to tolerate that. And I'm not saying it's a good quality, but you do have to have the ability to ignore the haters. You really have to just be like, all right, whatever. Take the feedback that you feel is accurate and apply it. There are people that will give me feedback sometimes, and I'm like, make a good point. I'll work on that. Let me think on that. Okay, maybe I could have done that better. And then there are times I'm like, all right, you're seeing what you want to see here. This is not about me. So being a public figure, you're going to get praise you don't deserve, and you're going to get criticism you don't deserve. And the ability to tolerate it and know the difference is really important. So on that level, I would say it does require a certain skill set if you're going to be in the public eye.
Okay. 2 final quick questions, and just whatever comes to your mind. It's for fun. If you were stranded on a desert island and you can only have 1 food to eat for the rest of your life, and there's absolutely no consequences, you still look great, you still feel great, and you still live a very good abundance life, what would that 1 food be?
Fiery hot Cheetos. I love fiery hot Cheetos. I never eat. Oh! If I said Taco Bell, do I get all of Taco Bell or do I only get one item on the Taco Bell menu?
We'll give you 2 items.
I've not had Taco Bell, by the way, since I was an overweight teenager. So that's like my joke with my little brother is that when the world ends, we're going to meet at Taco Bell because that's probably the only time I would ever eat it again. Because it's like, that's it. We're dying anyway. But probably I would get the Taco Supreme. Oh my God, remember those crunchy gordita things? I gotta stop talking. I remember everything. Those little cinnamon twists, they're so delicious. But I don't eat that stuff. This is our island with no consequences.
Like I said, no
No
consequences.
consequence.
And then finally, my last question, and I ask this to all my guests, is what is success like? But before you answer that question, I have 2 random items. Give me a number between 1 or 2.
1.
So 1. How is success like low-rise jeans?
When you're successful, you feel really confident in low-rise jeans.
Awesome. Very well done.
I was like, where am I?
Thank you
That
very
was
much.
so much fun. You guys, thank you. I had a blast. You're adorable. Do you have any other question? I can do number 2 if you want. Because you're
Awesome. Well, if let's say if you were to travel back in time,
okay.
and you were to
I love this game. It's like a drinking game, but we're not drinking. I'm loving every second of it. Okay, am I traveling back in time?
and you get to bring 1 item that you have right now that signifies your success back to your 12-year-old self, what would that item be and why would you bring that item?
Of course, my immediate thought was like, I've got to have my phone, even though the phone doesn't work. It wouldn't work, right? Because we're traveling back in time. But the entrepreneur in me is like, I can't go without my phone. How will I do any work? God, what would that be that signifies my success? That's a really interesting. Guys, if I brought a motorcycle, there'd be no gasoline. I can't ride it. I'm like,
We're only traveling back in time to your 12-year-old self. So
my 12-year-old self. My 12-year-old self.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what would you bring back to your 12-year-old self, and why are you picking that item to bring back to her?
Honestly, a stack of cash. Seriously, because I'd be like, listen, you work your ass off, you'll make money. It won't buy you happiness, but it will buy you freedom to say what you want and do what you want, and ignore the haters and the naysayers. So probably a big stack of hundreds.
And all your wisdom.
Oh, of course. Oh, it's a fountain of wisdom. For sure. And then,
Thank you
you
very
guys,
much.
thank you. That was so
It
much fun.
Incredible and a lot of fun talking to you. And like I said, you're so calm, collected, and this has been an absolutely amazing experience. So thank you very much.
Oh my God, it was my pleasure. And kiss that little peanut for me. Congratulations, you guys. Really, how exciting for you.
Will do. So she is Jillian Michaels, Jessica, Fong. Until next time, today is the day to unlock your potential. We'll see you later.